Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Yesterday I met with my spiritual director, Jane Vennard, for the first time in over a month, I believe it was, maybe more. And man, so much has happened in a month. And we reflected on what it was like when we first began the pandemic. It seems like a long time ago. And I contacted her almost immediately and said, I need to meet with you every week right now for a while. And so we did. And part of that, I felt like I was floundering. I couldn't breathe. And it was like being thrown into a river. And I can't swim, which is terrifying, of course. So grabbing onto rocks and trying everything I could do to not drown. That's how things felt when we began. And slowly, I started to let go a little. I'd go from one rock to another rock or something of that sort. We use this river image and the rapids, and eventually let go a little bit further. Hey, that didn't work out so bad, and kept going. And I can tell you, we talked about this last month when I feel like I'm just sailing down the river on a on a tube, at least something to keep me afloat. And we talked about, well, is it my responsibility to steer this thing? And she said, no, it's the Spirit. If you let go, let the Spirit and live this adventure, live this time as an adventure. And I just loved that metaphor. It really worked for me to think about how we started the pandemic as though we were about ready to drown, or as though felt I was going to drown, struggling to breathe and keep up with everything and stay afloat, and slowly but surely trusting the Spirit to lead us through this time. And now just feeling like I'm just sailing down the river. I have shared with you many times how, despite the terrible tragedy of this pandemic and the loss of life and the loss of economic sustenance, that in the middle of that, this odd thing is happening to the church where we are really growing into what it means more fully to be community. I am enjoying this adventure. Again, trying to remember the tragedy and pain in the middle of it, but I will let go and live this adventure. So this is about me, what I've just shared. And so I wonder, what has it been like? How have you changed since the beginning of the pandemic? What did it feel like at the very beginning? What did it feel like about a month ago? And what does it feel like now? And I know right now it's kind of feeling as though this is never going to end. So if it's not going to end anytime soon, what control can we take of it? Or, better, what control can we give over to the Spirit to help us move through this time together? That's my thoughts for today, and I hope you have a grateful day. Bye.